Hey guys and gals, I got another one for you today. Today I am back in my Progetto 65 on El Haloof, flying solo once again. And on Haloof, we want to head to the north. The northwest corner is the most important part of this map. You can kind of run the middle if you want to, but I feel like it tends to breed snipers. And snipers generally don't win games, to be honest. If you're in a tank destroyer, you put it on the front line, you can do a lot more with your tank, make more of an impact. I was going to cut it short there, but then there's a medium tank right there, so decided not to. Didn't really want to risk getting spotted there. I'll look back to see if I can see any of that red stuff. Red tanks, and kind of had a shot on the conch for a second, but I wasn't aimed in, so I didn't really want to reload that shell. We'll come up here. I have to be really careful because now that I waited, there might be a tank already up here. So I'm not even going to like poke the corner to see if there's a tank there. Sure enough, there's two of them. Our heavy cross is the one line. And now we're just going to get shots in. Get this early damage. I'd like to take a track off, but apparently I'm not good enough marksman to do that. So got two shots out. Start off with 715 damage. Not too shabby. It's 4-3. I feel like we got good positioning as long as we just stay put and don't push. Now as Patton drives out, we get another shot into the side of him. Just hoping to track him once again. Unable to track the chieftain. Now we're up to 1400 damage. Patton comes back. There we get a tracking shot, and we get his ammo rack. Now I'm on a full reload. My Conqueror is holding a good position there. Just hold down. And at this point, the Reds are starting to push the one line, so I just let them know that I'm falling back. Conqueror gives me an affirmative, which is nice to know that he's communicating. And I kind of feel like a turd for driving away from him. But I don't, with this lack of DPM, I'm not going to be much help to him. Unless they all of a sudden stop pushing, which it kind of looks like they slowed up their push. They got really aggressive. However, they've counter pushed into my Conqueror, so I'm actually going to try to stick around and help the Conqueror if I can. So the Chisel pulls up, through a shell, Hail Mary, right into the front drive wheel, take his track off, and get a tracking shot there. But now they've pushed out the one line. Me and this waffle get pinged. But like I said before, there's not much. I can't do anything against 6 tanks with this crappy DPM. So we miss a shot into that Patton, then we make up for it with another shot. Bounce the last one off his turret. Now I'm spotted, so I want to just use these houses to break the sight line. And now I don't want to leave this waffle, but then he starts to drive up towards them, which is going to work against him. And the waffle takes down the E1. He's got the chieftain right there, and he pushes up even farther, which pushes the chieftain back, rather than falling back and forcing the chieftain to make a play into him, allowing me to cover him. Allowing me to snipe, right? I remember when I said in the beginning, snipers lose games. So if we're looking for a shot on these mediums, However, the way they've been playing, they've been playing pretty aggressive, and I still don't stand a chance. Maybe if I made a couple long range shots there, but I'd rather just open up some distance between us. Alright, so I'm in a pretty decent position. Get that patent tracked, and we throw another shell down there. Unfortunately, we miss that shot. They do have an artillery, so I kind of have to be careful of that. But he should be pressured right now since we have 3 tanks on cap, and it looks like he just got spotted. So hopefully he's not going to shoot at me. I'm looking for any signs of life over here. I believe, yeah, I can cover the cap. Really hoping that my north can win. We'll see. That chieftain spotted. Now it's 9-11. Still have 2 tanks in the north. It's only me and the Yag Tiger down here. There already is dead, so that is huge. Their waffle takes out our E5 in the north. Now we only have a medium tank left. Every time I put my reticle on this chieftain, he falls back. There's really no point in me tracking him. There's no one to shoot for me, so I'm just going to kind of keep him paranoid, keep my reticle on top of him. Then we spot the patent that we missed earlier. We hit his track. Of course, we don't take it off. I have no idea where that shell went. And I have no idea where that shell went. So we go for a 4-shot, and that looks like it bounced off his turret, maybe? I don't know. I seen it deflect. I don't know what it bounced off of. So 4 shells, we get a critical hit. No idea where 2 of the bullets went, and then the last one ricochets off of him somehow. Alright, so now we spot this FV215B crossing. This chieftain and the patent are staying put, and it feels like we're going to get surrounded soon, but that chieftain starts to make a play. Now he's down to a 1-shot, which makes me feel good. FV215B kills our Centurion. Now our Yag Tiger, I believe he's shooting HE into this patent, which is nice. Probably should have done it a while ago. Pretty good idea. 2 versus 5. Fully loaded, ready to go. And I figure it's about time that this patent pops up. And if the patent's not popping up, then hopefully I can at least spot the FV215B like kind of creeping. Sure enough, right as I say it. Don't really have a nice shot, but he backs up, allows me to shoot into his engine deck, and he does what good FV215Bs do, and that's get lit on fire. Now hang on, let's slow that back down, and let's take a look at how close this is to being a Kolobanov situation. Now, if I don't put the 3rd shell in him and just let him burn out, I'm probably in a Kolobanov's. Unfortunately, I kill him. I guess I was trying to think about if I've ever said that before. Unfortunately, I kill him. But since I killed him, I missed the Kolobanov situation, and he died almost simultaneously with the Jag Tiger. So I was putting a 1v4. The patent that killed the Jag Tiger pulls over, and I put a shell into him. Now this chieftain, I think, wanted to cap and then realized like how long it was going to take him to cap, so then he drives off. And I know the chieftain's a 1-shot, but I want to make sure he doesn't have any help with him before I poke this ridge. And I want to make sure that I'm locked and loaded, ready to go. Alright, so I take a quick shot at his drive wheel. Unfortunately, I missed that. Then I spot this patent over here, get a shot into the side of his head, and I'm going to pull back behind the Jag Tiger to block the sight line of the chieftain. And now we're in a 1v3, or I'm sorry, 1v2, 5,500 damage, 400 blocked. Loading up the gun, and then I'll probably just head over to the chieftain. Not sure where their other heavy is. But we got 1161 to play with. And now we spot that IS-7, which is beautiful. So now that I know that the IS-7 is across the valley, I can pretty much go all in on this chieftain. He'll even trade with him if I need to. He gets a shot in me. Unfortunately for him, he only damages my track, and I'm going to close the distance here. He's trying to stay hull down. I know what he's doing. This whole buddy, I can take a shell from you. So we call it the first shot. Thinks he shoots HE at me. Shoots a Hesh round. Damages my track. I do take a little bit of damage there, but we're okay. Now, I think it was a full health IS-7. However, I know I can outspot an IS-7, especially with the crew that I have. This thing is going to be phenomenal at outspotting this guy. And if I can catch him out in the bottom, it should be pretty awesome. I get a little aggressive, pull down into the bottom, get him spotted. My teammate starts pinging him like I can't see or something. I'm gonna look for a shot inside, shoot a little high, bounce. He does spot me. Now he goes behind a rock and I miss. And I miss the lower plate shot, which from at this distance, shooting down into the lower plate, there's probably no way I'm gonna make that happen with the APCR round that loses penetration over distance. However, we start loading up the heat. The IS-7 starts to close the distance, and that's not good for me. I don't want to fight close up with the IS-7, so I have to take a shot from him as I try to escape. And now, I try to make it look like I'm heading up towards his base, but really now I'm going to just double back and try to catch him in the middle. We're about fully loaded with a clip of heat, and with the heat I shouldn't have much issue with an IS-7. Doesn't lose any penetration over distance. Like, this should be golden. Alright, so I could shoot at him now. However, I want to make sure that sorry, I'm enjoying that. Missed that third shell. I think it hits the spaced armor. Now I should have probably gotten closer to this hill before I started shooting. That way, as soon as he spotted me, I could work the corner. But I got him right where I want him. I did take a shell from him, which I really didn't need to do, but it is what it is. Now, every single time I've made a move, he's tried to close the distance on me, so I'm guessing that he's going to try to charge up this hill and hopefully just get, you know, he wants to just get one shot into me and I'm dead, and I need to get, I think, a couple more into him. So we're going to swing all the way over here, and if he's climbing that hill, I should be able to spot him, and if he is not, and he's already up the hill, then at least I can play defense from this position. The main goal here is just to outspot him. If I can outspot him, I can play it safe. Like I said, I probably shouldn't have taken the last shell, but I did. And he's over there looking for me. Doesn't have time to turn around and react, and I'm able to shut him down. Nice game in the Progetto. Had a lot of fun with this one. I was actually shaking a little bit. I did think I had a Colabanas on the line there, but I in real time I didn't know if the Jagdtiger died before the FE215B, but we're going for our 3 bars to excellence on this thing, so this game will definitely help with that. 5 kills, 7,200 damage, throw down an absolute monster, and even though we ran away from some fights, we kept our cool, made it long distance, out-spotted everything. This game brings my damage standing up to 89.43%, and I think currently at like 92, so hopefully I don't have a tragic arty game that takes that away from me. But I will quit babbling. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video.